Alright, everyone, pull up a blanket, grab your cocoa, because tonight we're sharing those moments. You know the ones. When sleep is a myth and your pets are on a secret mission to destroy it.
And behind us, true story, a clock that proudly says 2:03 a.m. Because apparently, that's the official hour for maximum mischief.
And the official theme tonight? Who needs sleep when you've got paws on the prowl? My cat once scaled the back of my bedroom door at 2:14 a.m. Made direct eye contact. Like soul-level contact. And LAUNCHEDOFF like it was the Olympics. I honestly thought my house was haunted by a very, very fluffy ghost.
Digby? Digby turns into a sock bandit after 1 a.m. One night, I woke up to find him sitting proudly on a pile. Exactly 7 socks, arranged like a royal throne, middle of the living room. No shame, King Digby of Laundry Mountain.
Luma once growled at a coat rack. Pitch dark, middle of the night. I was halfway through dialing the police, heart pounding, when she just licked her paw and walked off, completely unbothered. Meanwhile, I didn't sleep for 3 days. So it turns out, this late-night chaos? It's kind of scientific.
Good, because otherwise, I was ready to call in a tiny pet exorcist.
Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. But a lot of them shift to fit human schedules. And sometimes, well, they get creative. And young dogs? They get what's called phantom energy. Basically, if they didn't burn enough steam during the day, midnight becomes mission time.
So when Digby organizes socks at 2:30 a.m., he's fulfilling his dreams of fashion greatness?
Ava, grinning, or he's just planning a runway show. Honestly, both explain a lot. You know, even in the chaos, there's still our comfort.
When the lights are out and the world is quiet, they're still right there, keeping watch, keeping us company. Or you know, reorganizing the sock drawer.
2 a.m. is when love gets a little loud and a little furry. Sleep may be interrupted, but the memories? They're permanent.
And let's be honest, we wouldn't trade it for 8 perfect hours straight.
Unless the coat rack moves again, then I'm moving out. Next, Pete dreams and pillow purrs what happens when they finally fall asleep. Alright, close your eyes for a moment with us. Imagine pillows scattered across a rooftop, lanterns throwing golden shapes on the walls, and the scent of warm spices curling into the night air.
And somewhere nearby, the soft shuffle of paws on tiled streets, a cat stretching in the glow of a shop window. No one rushing, no one disturbed.
In the old Medina of Fes, the cats are the rhythm. They move through the stalls like water, present, elegant, unbothered. I remember standing near a baker's stall, a ginger cat sleeping beside the bread oven. The baker just smiled, stepped carefully around her, like she was part of the ritual. Bowls of water tucked into alleys, bits of meat placed gently on stone steps, kids whispering to the cats in soft Arabic. It wasn't charity. It was belonging. When I stayed at a riad in Marrakech, every evening a gray cat would appear on the rooftop. She didn't beg. She didn't meow. She just sat beside me. We watched the sky together, 2 souls in quiet company.
What struck me most was how natural it all felt. The cats weren't strays needing to be saved. They were included, cared for. In Morocco, kindness to animals isn't an act of charity. It's a thread woven into the culture itself.
And it's ancient too. Islamic tradition speaks of kindness to animals as a reflection of the heart. There's even a story of the Prophet Muhammad and his cat, Muezza, treating her with gentle love and respect. It's beautiful. The idea that in the hush of a lantern-lit alley, kindness can be so ordinary and so sacred. There are places where cats are not owned, but they are loved,
where silence is shared, and trust curls up beside your feet.
We often try to speak for animals, but in Morocco, I felt like the cats spoke for us.
Their presence reminded me to slow down, to listen without needing to fix anything.
There's a language between souls that doesn't need words. The cats know it. We're just learning. In a lantern-lit alley, or on a rooftop under stars. They find their place, and somehow, we find ours too.
They teach without asking. They love without claiming.
And they show us you don't have to own something to care for it deeply.
Next, snuggles, science, and spirit, how our pets know when we need them most. All right, wherever you are, picture a cozy den lit only by stars, a warm tea in your hands, and a sleepy friend curled close.
There's a glow in the air tonight, the kind that makes you slow down without even realizing it.
And in the center of our table, a card that says it all. Rituals make rest a gift we give one another. Every night, like clockwork, Luma waits for the sound of my bedtime book. The second she hears it, she hops up beside me, tucks her nose into the blanket, and finally lets herself drift into sleep. Keeping a consistent evening rhythm helps them settle too. Dim lights, soft music, maybe even a chamomile spray or a lavender toy tucked nearby.
Digby has what I call his snuggle sack ceremony. We dim the lights, I warm up a rice bag, and he climbs into his wrap like a burrito of pure peace. Try giving your pet a bedtime signals, like turning off a single lamp or playing a calming song they know means it's time to rest. Touch, temperature, and tone. That's your nighttime trifecta.
Every night, Junie and I sit by the window. She watches the wind. I watch her. We don't talk, but it feels like prayer. Sometimes the best thing you can do for them is simply to be there. No screen, no rush. Just matching your breath to theirs and letting the silence be full instead of empty.
Night looks different everywhere in the world, but peace, it feels the same.
We often think of rest as something we give ourselves, but our pets, they give it back too. In every sigh, every soft curl, every blink, slow goodnight.
The world rushes. Night reminds us to pause, and pause remind us to feel.
So tonight, light a little lamp of peace and share it with your furriest friend.
Let them teach you how to rest. They're experts.
And remember, quiet isn't empty. It's full of love. Next, the pets who carried us stories of strength, survival, and unseen heroism.